Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca if we've never met before, and this is my channel where I talk about all the houseplant things. So today is an exciting day because tonight I'm flying to Arizona to visit my family, to visit Tank's Green Stuff, and to just in general see my friends, have fun, enjoy the desert. I have not visited home since I moved almost a year ago, October 1st. So it's been almost a year, which is so wild. I remember it was so hot the day we moved, which is so funny because it's already starting to cool down here. Like I was just outside watering in the garden and it felt so nice outside. So anyway, I have a lot to do today to sort of get prepared for the leave. I was gonna say the move, I'm not moving. To prepare for the trip, I guess. Usually when I go on trips, I make sure that I have watered my entire collection within at least a few days of leaving. So I watered my entire sunroom like 2 or 3 days ago, except for the big plants. So this one right here, and then my other big Monstera Deliciosa. So those ones need to be watered still, but those are the only ones in here that need to be watered. And then after that, I have to mow my entire lawn. Awesome. Another thing that I'm having to do now. And then I have to pack. So along with packing, I have to say a really big thank you to Brevity for sponsoring this video. They sent me over a camera bag and I'm really excited to show you guys. Well, it's a camera bag, but it's also a backpack. And I think it's gonna be really great to use as a carry-on for the airplane, so that's why I thought that this was a perfect integration. So I hope that you guys will be excited to see what Brevity is all about, and also just show you kind of in general how I'm gonna pack all my tech stuff, because I am going to be bringing my camera stuff and my tripod and everything so that I can, well, I might actually use my mom's tripod because she has one too. But anyway, I'm gonna be filming some videos with Shota from Tank's Green Stuff as we normally do. We're doing something with compost and then also just other things that we think of while I'm there, so I'm super excited to get with them and just do more behind the scenes stuff for the De La Tank soil. I'm super excited to spend the day with you guys. Let's get started. On a side note and more of a garden vlog note, I picked some green beans off of my green bean plant and I don't know if they're like ripe or not. Like honestly, they look big, so I think that they are, but I just don't know with these. It's hard to tell, but I picked like a lot of them. So we're just gonna have to see, but I'm switching out my camera battery right now because this one's about to die. I also watered my entire greenhouse cabinet a few days ago, so this should be good to go as well, at least for 5 days. Oh, I need to water that plant. She needs to be watered. I didn't water that one, but other than that, everybody looks pretty good. Also, as a part of the leaving prep, I cleaned this room. It looks really nice. The floor has been covered in a lot of weird things, random things. So it's clean. The only thing that's wild is our shoe rack, which is always wild. I don't know why we have to have like every pair of shoes that we own on that rack right there, but that's just what we do. But this room is just so pretty. I love it. I'm actually thinking about putting plants like higher up as well, but they would be really difficult to get down and water, but I think it would just look so pretty. I don't know, let me know what you think. Should I put plants up even higher? Like there's a seam on the wall right here, can you see that? I wouldn't go above that, but maybe like put one here and here, and then maybe one like right here. Let me know what you think. And also a little update on these. I don't think they've grown a ton, but the Cebu Blue definitely has put out something new right there. And I'm gonna check those before I leave. Those probably all need to be watered before I leave just in case. And I still haven't added the other 2 plants. I haven't even purchased them, so I don't have any rush. But I would like to do that before winter sets in because I just think that would be good. But the problem is I would have to bring in my whole ladder. And that ladder is like super, super heavy. And I don't like carrying it. Okay, I'm gonna go mow the lawn now. So hope you enjoy and I will see you when I'm done. All right, I finished mowing the lawn. So now it's time to water my big plants outside. I've been putting this off. I really don't want to do this. But that's life. You have to do things you don't want to do, right? Alright, I'm packing up to leave and I need to pack my camera bag. So this is the bag that I got from Brevity. It's a really, really beautiful green color. Well, the first thing that I noticed about the bag that I'm in love with is the laptop case is on the outside of the main like carrier area. Whenever I'm going through security and I have to remove my laptop, there's usually like a pocket back here, but this backpack has it here. And that's so much better because whenever the bag is like stuffed with things, it's really hard to pull this part back to pull the laptop out. And it's just really awkward having everybody watch you. And I don't know if this is like a big thing for other people, but for me, it is the most embarrassing thing in the world to have to like struggle with all my stuff. So I'm obviously bringing my laptop because I'm going to be doing some editing and everything, and I have like a smaller MacBook Air. There's definitely lots of room for a bigger computer, and then I have my hard drive, which I'm gonna put in that same compartment. I'm also bringing my iPad because I do my thumbnails with my iPad, and it's also just like a miniature computer. If I don't need my entire computer, I like to have that too. This is what makes it really great for cameras. So you have all these little compartments and these all come out so I can edit however I want this all to look, like how many compartments I need. I don't know, this just looks really great for everything. So I'm going to basically be packing the camera that I'm recording on into here, and then I'm also going to use these little sections for like my laptop charger and a few other small things that I don't want to get lost in like the big part right here, which is actually, depending on how like, because look, I can stick my hand through. So depending on how tall you make this part will depend on how much you can put up here. But normally up here, I'm just putting like books and snacks, so I don't need that much space anyway. But it's nice knowing that I'm gonna have like a padded section specifically for my camera and other equipment that I want to stay safe. So my friends, if you are looking for a discreet camera bag or just an everyday backpack, Brevity backpacks are high quality, machine washable, and have so many great designs and colors. You can head over to www.brevity.co/plants and use the code plants for 10% off. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day of this little video. I am now in Arizona, Tucson. Woo! I'm currently sitting in like really bad traffic on the I-10. I'm on the way to Tank's Green Stuff composting facility, which is very exciting. I am super stoked to see this place again after actually having a better understanding of what all of it is. Because when we first started working together, I went to this place. I saw all of their facilities and I was like, wow, this is so cool. But I didn't really know what I was looking at. Even though Shota did explain to me what I was looking at, but still it was very like, I have no context. So now that I have learned so much from them and like worked with them for so long, over a year now, I now have a much better understanding of what I'm looking at, I hope. So we'll just have to see. But we are filming a video today, Composting 101, which I'm super excited about. Hello everybody, I am at at my parents' house in Tucson now. I've been here for a couple days. I'm actually leaving today. And now I am going to show you my mom's houseplants, or my parents' houseplants. They equally take care of them. Before I go, I'm really excited because some of these plants I gave to her before I moved and they're doing so good. So let's get a little status update. This is her little pilea. Well, it's not so little anymore. It's actually quite large. It's super happy. This is a south window and this was actually my old bedroom. So if I had plants as a child, this would have been amazing. Or not a child, I guess an older teen. We moved into this house when I was like 17 or 18 years old. So anyway, this is a Rapidophora tetrasperma. It's doing the snaky thing. So she wants to cut it. And I told her just to cut it and put it in water, but that's like the bottom stem. And it's coming up and it's snaking around. So that's kind of funny. Okay, this pothos was actually one of my first plants. And I kid you not, it was like this big not that long ago, and it is really, really long. Pothos just love my parents' house. Like, I've never had a pothos grow like this. You're going to see one in just a second that just blew my mind. But yeah, this one's really cute. I also love their pots. They have a lot of Talvera pottery. Very cute. And then look at this massive pothos. This was mine. This was actually the plant that I used to test the De La tanks on, and it is still potted in the original mix. They just combined all of the plants together. It was 3 different pothos plants, and it's all combined, and it's like trailing all the way to the ground. It's so pretty. The Marble Queen pothos is honestly so slept on. I think it is so gorgeous. Definitely one of the most beautiful plants that is like easily available, because look at this. You can't argue that that is like not beautiful. Come on. It is objectively beautiful. And then this is another plant that I left with them. It's another pothos. It was living completely in water when I had it, and they just kept it the same, and it is doing so good. This is a spider plant, this cute planter. So that's really fun. And then this is like some sort of like dragon palm, some sort of dracaena. What is this one, Mom? Is this like a Madagascar or something, Mom?
I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. Dad got it.
Okay. Well, I don't know what this is called, and it's kind of hard to see it with the backlight, but it's very interesting. Oh, there we go. There's the light. There's that one. It's also in a really cool Talvera pot. Got a little succulent. They put these little stands hooked up onto a little curtain rod or something in front of this window. I think this is the north window. This is her Hoya compacta. It's looking really good. Very, very happy. It's put out all this new growth up here recently. And then another spider plant in a pot from Terra Vita. And then this is their ZZ. She's had this for a long time. How long have you had this plant? Like 2 or 3 years at least.
Yeah, 3 years.
It's looking really good. This is definitely new growth. It doesn't really get that much light at all, but it's still really happy. And then we have some product placement. My book, for anybody who doesn't have it, go check it out. And then their prayer plant is also looking really cute. This plant was outside for a while in the shade, and then they brought it in, and it like died back for a bit, and then it came back. So it's really been on a journey, but it's really cute. Prayer plants are so fun. They're also very easy to propagate. They propagate just like pothos, if you're ever interested in propagating your prayer plant. And then in their bathroom, this plant has gotten literally so big. I remember like last year I thought it was huge, and it's just, they've started to put like little tacks in the walls and let it just grow everywhere, which is so cool. And then they have this dracaena, which is really sweet. Love the colors. So I think those are their only plants. Well, that's actually quite a bit for the average person. So there you go. I almost forgot there's one more snake plant. Okay, and then we come outside and there's a lot of stuff out here. So I'll just do a very quick overview because this could easily be like a 40-minute houseplant tour if I really wanted it to be. So let's just do a quick Spark Notes version of what's out here. We got some cacti, little aloe. This is an elephant something, elephant foot or food, something like that. It's looking really nice. This whole area is very fun. This is an asparagus fern, and it's just really growing. And then she has some like little wax begonias that are blooming. Another little fern over there. This little pond. Some nice big palms. She's got this one and that one over there. And then I don't know what this is. I don't even think they know either, but maybe like a coleus actually. Anyway, sometimes it's colorful, sometimes it's green. And then this is their ghost euphorbia, along with other stuff around here. This is a little zebra aloe. I don't remember what this is called. It's some sort of cactus. And then there's another euphorbia here, which is very, very tall. And then just some more little cactus. Clearly went through some light deficiency for a moment there, and now it's back. This aloe mama has put off literally hundreds of babies, like I'm not even kidding. They had so many babies off of this plant, and she just keeps going. It's in this really cute footed pot. And then some prickly pear, some more of that zebra aloe. And then they just got some cute little flowers. This station's more of like their little workstation. But this piece right here looks like it should be like at Box Cactus Nursery in their do not touch section. It's really, really cool. They've had this for a very long time. Many, 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 many years. And then this is just like a bunch of vegetables. There's some Roma tomatoes in here. They just kind of put seeds in this and see what happens. I think actually my dad just put in like a rotted Roma tomato in here and the seeds ended up germinating. So that's pretty cool. So there's that little section. And then this is another one of their massive cacti they've had literally forever. I remember buying this. I think I must have been like 10 years old or something. We got some ice plant, which is blooming really cute. This is a rose, and it's gonna bloom maybe for the first time, or maybe not. Actually, I don't think it's for the first time. And then she put in some zinnia seeds right here into this pot, and it's gonna bloom soon. Really soon, actually. She said that she put the seeds in like a couple weeks ago, and we already are almost to the flowering stage. So that's fun. And then here's just like a bunch of pots of aloe. This is actually recently broken up because these all used to be in like long planters together. So they must have split it up relatively recently. Ah, yes. Yeah, they were in long planters like this one. That's a new development. Oh, and here's another ice plant. This is new since it's so tiny. And then this is a little area that they're working on. They're doing a little cactus garden out here. So this is a totem cactus. This is a blue agave, fire stick, another blue agave, fire stick, totem. And this one's really cool because it's putting off so many babies. Look at that. These are so fun. I love them. Good morning, my beautiful friends. I am back in Colombia and home safe. Everything went well. The flights were great. I got back yesterday, sort of later in the day at like 7-ish. So basically, as soon as I came home, I noticed that a lot of things were thirsty, particularly outside, and I still haven't watered out there because I was very tired, and I need to get out there and do that now because my main priority was indoor stuff, because I just, you know, they're my original babies, gotta take care of them first. Of course, my Fittonia flopped big time. I watered it the first time and it still like wasn't unflopped, so I waited like another 24 hours and I'm watering it again because the soil was already dry, so like the plant soaked up so much water. So we'll just have to see if that plant will make it. I think that it's gonna be okay, but we'll probably lose a lot of leaves. I don't know, every time I travel or go somewhere, my Fittonia dies or comes very close to dying. It's just something that I've accepted. I've even considered bringing it with me on trips because, yeah, it's she's a diva every single time. But another plant that is not doing great right now is my alocasia, no, not alocasia, my Gapertia zebrina. Ooh, she's not looking good. Basically what happened is right before I left, I noticed that she had spider mites, which isn't like a total surprise because spider mites love these plants. And also this plant I discovered had spider mites like a few weeks before that, and this one too. By the way, this is thirsty and so is this, so I need to water those. Another Fittonia that died. I was trying to bring this one back to life, but it did not make it, and I don't want to put any more effort into it. I'm over that one. I want the pot, so it's gonna die. So anyway, she got spider mites, and I tried to like do my regular method of like scrubbing it with a toothbrush, but I think this plant is like way more sensitive on the leaves than any other plant I've ever done that with, because basically I damaged the leaves. So this is from me scrubbing, unfortunately. And I didn't even think I was scrubbing that hard, but maybe the plant is just like really sensitive. So we've got some crusty leaves. It was also extremely thirsty when I came home. So she's just looking pretty bad, and I'm gonna have to do some maintenance to help her get better. But it's not gonna die or anything, but it's probably just not gonna be as pretty as it was, which makes me sad because it was probably my most beautiful plant. But life happens, especially when you go on trips. Your plants are not gonna be looking 100% when you get home, unless you have somebody very skilled watching your plants, which, as much as Daniel tries, the man is extremely plant blind. He just does not know that there are plants in this house, besides me saying, hey, there are plants in the house. Like, I don't know how he cannot see a dying plant in front of him. Like, this plant was looking horrible. It was completely flat on the countertop, and I put it on the countertop so that he would see it. Still didn't even notice, and I was like, okay, well, we got our work cut out for us. Long life ahead of us to figure this out together. So that happened. But here is my Betonia in full flop, waiting to be rehydrated. So I think that it'll be okay. These leaves look fine. They just like are really soft. Most everything in the cabinet needed to be watered, which I was more or less expecting, but I wasn't expecting it to be that thirsty. So the humidity was like way down in the cabinet. It was down to like 50%, which is super rare. Like the lowest it usually goes is like, I don't know, 65%, but it went way down. So anyway, everything went fine. I would say like for the most part, it was a super big success. I watered a lot of stuff before I left. And yeah, there were some things that fell through the cracks. And I noticed that right when I came home and watered them. And then like some things that I was expecting was definitely the Fittonia and the Sabrina, because those ones are thirsty like every other day lately, you know, and I knew that Daniel was gonna forget, and I forgot to tell him. So really it's back on me. It's my fault, you know. So anyway, I had so much fun hanging out with you, showing you like before and after what my plants look like, what my mom's plants look like. It was really fun. I was expecting to do more vlogging in Tucson, but when I was there, I just wanted to hang out. I didn't really want to like be filming outside of what I needed to. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing this before and after look, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Again, I have to shout out Brevity because this backpack is so good. I had the best time oops, I just dropped everything out of it because I opened it when the zipper was open, but I had the best time traveling with this backpack. Like the little mechanisms and sections to put all your stuff for your camera stuff was incredible. Like it made my life so much easier because I'm always worried that I'm gonna like crush my camera when I put it in my carry-on bag. It was the best. Everything was very accessible. It fit really nicely under the seat, and it just, I loved it. So definitely go check them out. Even if you don't want to use it as a camera bag, like it's just nice to have like the little sections to organize. So anyway, thank you very much for watching my channel. watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.